If I was watching this video, I would like it. I would like the video, and I would probably subscribe because this is so thoroughly entertaining and also well executed. It's not a request.
Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy... What's today? Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? I just recently heard of a term, and I know it's past, but I feel the after effects. I just recently heard of a term of the week or the days between Christmas and New Year's, and it's called Betwixtmas. I like it. And I feel like Betwixtmas is lasting a lot longer than it normally does. And I just can't seem to remember what day it is. Maybe it still has to do with, like, I'm just not used to the time change, even though it's been around for months. And I don't know. Maybe it's because it's freaking cold in Florida. Okay? It's cold. Like, I've got gloves on. Like, I'm cold. It's cold. I don't know, but Betwixtmas, yes. If you haven't heard of it, if you're new to this term, welcome to the club. And I really like it. Betwixtmas, the moment leading up from Christmas to New Year's, and I'm just going to say that it's been on an extended vacation here. But welcome in, everybody. We saw earlier it was Retro Collective was here. I see you're over there also on Kick, as well as Tara Crystal. And we've got The Real Steven TV, Deranged Lunatic. Oh, Stunning and Brave Megatron. No, it's opposite day. Is that what today is? Tara Crystal's over on Twitch, and it's looking cool already. Well, so... if you've been an OG of the book, by the way, if you're a member of the channel and you have access to the really fun emotes, throw some books in the chat so everybody knows we're about to bring out the book. Not just a book, okay? The book. The book. Retro, I wish it was 63 degrees where I'm at. It's colder than that. It's cold. It's supposed to get up to the 70s tomorrow as a high. Weatherman said it was 32 this morning. There we go. We got some books in the chat. So I brought out, here it is, the book. And Carl was one of our first people, our first creatures that we made in the book. He was like the third one, I think. We did Feagle Feigl. I think we did Tuerto. No, wait. Yeah, Tuerto. And then we did Carl the Chiropanthea, and I tried to color him, and I should have just left him alone. And I feel like now that I have a little bit of the digital artwork under my belt a little bit, since we've seen some of our previous characters, which I totally should have uploaded those pictures. I should do that. I figure we give Carl a go. I want to get some of the OGs down from the book, before we move on to new creatures and new characters. Like, I want to, like, get better at it. And before I start creating new characters and we can see how far I've come on the, scale or whatever you want to word it as, for getting better. Oh, look at over there. Stunning and Brave Megatron. Very stunning. Very brave. Let's become a new member. Yes, if you become a new member of the channel, you get access to really fun perks, like, of course, like the emotes and stuff like that. And depending on what tier level, you're going to get behind the scenes pictures and footage and update of things. And so I'm using this as a tangent to my new art channel. If you'll see it in the description box down below. But let me get that up here really quickly. You got to do the plugs, guys. Gotta do. I mean, like, are you allowed to even do YouTube if you don't talk about, like, things that you have to click a link to and all this? But thank you. Stunning. So stunning. So brave. Was so happy to have you on the channel the other day when we had our celebration art party. And, oh, somebody throwing out the elixirs. Yes. Be sure to subscribe to my other channel because I have a new video dropping this coming Monday featuring another artist. We swapped artwork and we reimagined our art pieces, and you're going to want to check that out. So make sure you get and click the little notification bell as well. So I'm nervous. Oh no, splat, using all the treasures, using all of them. Good evening, Tomby. Another welcome face that was on the art party. So this channel, for those again who don't know, this channel is going to be going towards our live stuff. And then oh, okay. Sorry, I got a notification from my sister-in-law. She's texted me. Family comes first. But anyway, Tom B gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. You guys are like, what is it? It's not Christmas time. You know, you can slow down. It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited of what I can give to you guys in the upcoming months. Between this channel and the next one, like I said, they're kind of working in tandem. So you'll get behind the scenes stuff on this channel that is linked to the other channel, since that one's a baby one. It's a brand new. And I'm having so much fun. In fact, I have a recording session this evening after this stream with another artist, and we just completed each other's artwork, and we're going to be sharing it tonight, and I'm going to be releasing those videos in February. Yes, February. I'm ahead of the game. I am so ahead of the game. The creative blue collar guy says, hello, Tabitha in chat. Did we get Danny in trouble this morning with the unpopular theories? We may have. So let me get started and we can chat. Also, I'm a busy gal, because after this stream tonight, let me make sure my pen's working okay. After this stream tonight, because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. After this stream tonight, like I said, I'm going to have my recording session with somebody special. And then after that, I should be sailing the 7 seas with some of my gal pals over on Kick. So if you're not following me over on Kick, you should. It's dreaming_Tabitha. And it's Mo Zamboni saying, hail. Yeah, so our friend Danny from Comics and Cosmetics. So let's see if we can redo Carl and give Carl a makeover, okay? We're going to read the lore of Carl. If you don't know who he is, we're going to read the lore of Carl in just a little bit. This horrific creature. But let's just get started with some of the stuff. Hey, Nick Brown, I see you. Do I remember where to find that book of yours? What book? What are you talking about? You mean V-book? V-book? Is that what you're talking about? I have it. It's right there. Did I miss something? Anyway, by the way, shout out to Wexo for the use of his music. No, I've had my book for a while. Why does this color look terrible? I know why it looks terrible. Because I'm not on another layer. Her name is what? Her name is based off of her dreamy eyes. Thanks, Retro. I don't know. I don't know if I have dreamy eyes or not. Sometimes my eyes just are tired. If that's what you mean. Just kind of like existing in the What? Oh, Amazon. One of my subscribers sent that to me. By the way, I see you. There you are. Risk it for the biscuit. Saying, hail, fellow dreamers. That's right. You guys are my dreamers. I got the giant brush, and I can't wait to use this. I can't wait. I was going to use it today, and I felt like, because I worked on a project for a YouTuber that's going to be coming on to the channel here soon. I'm going to be teaching her how to paint a certain something from a certain movie. And I was going to use this one, but then as I was starting to think about how to create the painting, this brush would not have worked. So I was like, okay, we're going to save it. I'm going to save it for a special stream. I don't know what that stream is yet, but I've got so many ideas up here. I'm like super excited about this year, guys. Super duper excited because I have a lot of ideas. I'm so excited about the possibilities. And then even with the whole thing of the memberships opening up, I don't know if I should be disclosing all this information. You know, sometimes they say don't tell your secrets, but I want to use that the proceeds to up the ante of the channel, right? It's not just for ice cream. Not just for ice cream. I want to use it to up the ante of the channel, and I'll say more about that in the future. So thank you for your support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. it's a dream come true, but it's also going to go towards some really cool things. So last time I did this, which was we just kind of worked our way. Yeah, keep it top secret. When I created Carl, we just kind of smurged him together. And yes, I just made up that word. I was going to say like smush and then merge. And so we have smurged him. In fact, I like that. Smurged. We're going to smurge things together. And I am a philosopher of the words, if you didn't know. I smurged him together. So he is supposed to be a hybrid creature, you know. He is a chiropanthea, and as you might be able to see, he's supposed to have like this crazy lion's mane. He's got like crazy bat ears, horrific legs of a back legs of a cricket, and then he's got like these dragon wings. And then you may see in the background this thing, and this is a parasitic tail that does not naturally grow on Carl. Chiropantheas are tailless, which I don't know if that is really aerodynamic when it comes to flight, but we're just going to pretend like it doesn't matter. We'll just pretend like there's something about his wings that keep him balanced, okay? Okay. And so the lore of the Chiropanthea, for those that don't know, don't remember, need a refresher, love to hear me say it out loud. The lore of the Chiropanthea. I'm gonna see if I can clean his face up because his face looked like it had been smurged. Okay, looked like it had been smurged with a bus. In fact, maybe I should just do that first. Anyway, let's make sure everything works out. We might have to do this without the mane here first. We're gonna reassemble Carl here. Chiropantheas are fearsome. And I'm going to be having cool stuff, cool intros coming too, by the way. I'm like so excited. I'm in my creative era. But their lifespan, the males and the females, they don't live together. And the male's lifespan is dependent on breeding with the females. I guess you could say they're like oversized shrews because is it the shrew? They don't live very long. You know, they don't live very long. They're basically their life cycle is just to live, breed, die. And so chiropantheas have this unfortunate kind of lifestyle. Maybe I should do a different face. Carl's is let's just kind of draw what we have here and see how we can make that better. Yeah, he just kind of looks like one of those hairless cats. What can we do to Carl's face to make it better? And so he needs to find a mate in order to increase his lifespan, right? Otherwise he'll die. So the thing is that if he does not find one in time, then these parasitic tails, which we don't have a name for them. Oh, chat, we might have to think of a name. Well, so this parasitic tail is named Guts, right? So what it does, it attaches to the back like a tail, it taps into the nervous system, and it leaves intrusive thoughts and everything. And eventually it will wear off, it will die, but it keeps Carl alive. So there's that. Hey, Emily Kruger saying hi there, and Damashana is here. And also the Logical Spark says, hey there, peoples. And let's see, Smurged. Yeah, it's applicable. Smurged. Maybe he's just eating a peanut mid-chew. Yeah, he does look like he's chewing the cud. He do look like he'd be chewing the cud. So the story of Carl is basically, yeah, we have all janked up this kind of, it's just kind of, we could just continue to draw what's there. I have a limited time, so I probably shouldn't overthink this. I'm just not really satisfied with Carl's face. And I don't know. Hello, you look new in the chat. Forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. Cannot, yeah, aka Wendy. I can say Wendy. Hello. I have a question. Is it difficult to draw with a drawing program than normal pencil and paper? I would say yes and no. So yes, because it's difficult to draw because it feels very different from a traditional piece of paper and a pencil because there's no resistance. Like you just kind of slide off of the glass. They do make covers, and I thought about getting one. They do make covers for your iPad that has a little bit of a rough texture to it, reminiscent of paper. And I've thought about getting one of those. I might put it on my wish list, but I think I want to get those because you just kind of slide off. So the fact that there's no resistance, you kind of have to hold on to your Apple Pencil or stylus a little bit tighter, and because there's no resistance and things just go down, it takes some learning. But welcome in, glad to have you here. It sounds like a male Vulcan. They have to mate every 7 years or they will die. Interesting. All right, so I don't think I want to redraw Carl. I'm sure this won't be the last we see of Carl, so maybe we'll just enhance him. Let's just remember this book is supposed to be like a field guide. So like we see it out in the wilderness and we record it, and it's not meant to be perfect. So we'll go with that. Hey, it's Psychotic Mongoose. Welcome in. All right. But we'll see if we can kind of fix his face. I do have some bat faces over here on my other screen as kind of a reference point. So we'll just kind of see if we can... Wait, see, I think I went too far. There we go. And just see if we can clean him up a little bit. Yeah, know what I'm saying? My pleasure. I'm happy to answer almost all of your questions, depending on what they are. Hey, Jonathan Reyes. Howdy. Terra Crystal has... Wait, did it say? No, Retro Crystal. Sorry, I was looking at Terra Crystal's name. Retro Collection has gifted a sub over on Kick. Throw some retros in the chat if you haven't already. Thank you so much. And over on Kick, you get a special perk that if you give or gift, if you subscribe or if you gift, you get a special emote, a custom emote just for you to use in the chat. We got a whole slew of people over there. It's been fun. All right. I think this face shape already looks better. He does look like a hairless cat, and I'm okay with that because, you know, the sky's the limit here on our little streams. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoy these streams. Let's see. Yeah, I'll try to make Carl's face a little more. I don't know if symmetrical is the right word, but definitely. I'm not good with lion. I don't typically draw like lion faces. I don't really draw a lot of animals, surprisingly. And that's probably why I like to do the fantasy creatures, because you can get away with a lot more. I mean, you still have to kind of delve into the world of realism, but you do have a little more leeway, a wee bit. Now, this bat that I'm looking at, which I don't have a clue what kind, by the way, there are so many different variety of bat. Like, I'm looking at one right now that he does look like his face smirched with a bus. And then I see this other one that's as adorable as a dog. And then I see another one that I don't know. His face looks like a Tesla symbol. It's terrifying, but it's absolutely adorable. Looks like his snout should be protruding toward the left. Should it? Should it not? You know? And then Nick Brown just gifted a sub. Do I not have a Nick Brown emote? Oh my. Nick Brown, what did we have before? I don't know what to do with Nick Brown. Like, what is that? Like, give me some ideas, because I don't know what to do with that. One of our recent givers. I want to use this just because I throw in some moon skulls in there because they look super cool. But Nick, throw me. I had a bucket of fried chicken. Where is that? Not here anymore? Oh my! Hang on. Let's see. Hang on, chat. Let's see if we can fix that for a second. I want to see if we can fix that. I should still have that. And I think you can do this kind of stuff when you're streaming. Let's see if we can go find enjoy this happy. I don't know if it's not really happy music, is it? I like it's a little. I chose it because it's kind of mysterious. I think I got rid of my. Oh no, Nick! I think I got rid of my bucket o' chicken. Oh, all right. Well, we will get to it. I swears on the precious, we will get the bucket of chicken. I don't know why I would have gotten rid of that. We will get the bucket of chicken. But it's my gift for you. But yeah, we do have Moonskull emotes. But we will get a bucket of chicken just for you, friend. Evening, Juliet says, and then Pierre Kelly. Good, looks nice so far. So far, we're doing okay. We literally haven't gotten very far. I've been chit chatting, and I'm trying to see if I can, enhance this a little bit. I don't know if that's the right way to go. But we're gonna try. Carl's an angry individual here because, you would be too if you have this. I like to think that Guts, parasitic tail, is a snarky individual. That's what I like to think. Thank you. I like to think that he's Carl's head is like really super wide. But bats' heads are like that though. There at least some of them, but like this one's way off to the side. I'm okay if it's not like perfect because it makes it more realistic. Like I said, it's supposed to be like a field guide. By the way, let's reconvene here. Let's get. So this is one of the ones we made what was it, a week ago? This is Fredward Frisk. He's our dwelf. So you can see it's kind of supposed to be a little rough anyway. And then we have Keffin. Oh, where's his name at? There it is. We got Keffin. Cutie little guy that he is. He is our koala weirtoad. So you see it covered in moss. There's a whole story. We got the lore. So that's what we're kind of going for with Carl here. So we just imagine that he would have to have this neck right here, right? Because his body is just like really strange. That goes into, I guess there was like what is it called? The foreshortening. Where it's, I guess this needs to be bigger if his arm, that looks very unnatural. I don't know how to do, I'm making it man arms. Is that weird? I'm not good with the hands. I'm just kind of trying to draw what I see here. What did I do? And then it kind of went over and what am I doing? I don't know. We'll clean that up. Hang on. That's horrible. I know, Fredward, right? So if you guys are new around these here parts, we create these creatures together. Let me get rid of this really quickly. We create these creatures together, and I get you guys to help me come up with the lore and the creatures. But this was one that was made from what, a year ago? 2 years ago? When did we create Carl? It were a while ago, were it not? Oh. I missed a spot. What did I miss? Is that good? Is that better? No, I'm missing a spot. Hands aren't easy. They're not. But it's more right now just trying to figure out, because his arm is, kind of going forward like this, so it needs to be bigger. What am I missing over here? There we go. All right. So, I need to move this to the side. We'll go over here. We're going to get our little eraser. I think that I have his arm down too far. I think it needs to be coming up, and then wrong one. Something more like this. Something like this, right? Like it's reaching out. I still think that his other part of his arm needs to be a little higher, but we'll you know. um Is it me or is he it wrong? I think Carl, it's with a C, looks like an animal version of Dan Vask. Maybe when he hits those high notes. I have to tell him that. Dan, this is what you look like as a strange creature. Hopefully next week, gonna be finishing my Dan Vask Renaissance painting. I need to finish it. He keeps staring at he's been staring at my ceiling for far too long. It's time we finished it. All right, so yeah, I'm not totally settled. I'm not the best at, like I said, at animal physiology or whatever it's called, anatomy, excuse me. So like, I probably just need a reference. I feel really bad. Lion here. Now I just need something that's coming at me. Well, his mane is covering everything. Yeah. What about you? You're AI. I can't trust you. I can't trust that you're accurate. Like, it's longer head. I mean, he could have a short neck. There's no reason he couldn't. But put the mane in a man bun. And it's a mirror image of Dan. That was not intentional. That's funny. Poor Dan. Okay, all right. I'm gonna use you. You're not exactly the right pose, but so there's like, I wonder. We might have to do some erasing. It's okay for the colony, for the queen. Joe, the Uber Geek, says, interesting. Didn't get a notification for the stream. Oh, well, always double check the bell icon because I've heard that sometimes I've heard that YouTube sometimes undoes that for us. On our behalf, Okay. So let's see what we can do here. All right, this looks a little better. I'm vibing with it. No, we'll worry about that later. Okay, so that, and then it kind of has another roll here that leads into. See, but this is the part, Larry. I need it to come like that. Let's just use ourselves. So smaller shoulder, bigger hand. So maybe we just need to move this. I feel like this is the good spot, though. I mean, it could be just because the hand is wonky. We might just have to redo the hand, poor Carl. I wanted it to look like, yeah, he was reaching forward. Like he was kind of like stepping forward, Is that a Mario hat behind you? Yeah, it is. Someone got that for me a while ago. It's been there, dude. That's been there. Where you been? Let's see. We're gonna listen to. Let's switch over. Let's see what this sounds like. I like that. Yeah, calm, chill. All right. If there are any artists in the chat, you can help me with what's wrong. I'd be happy to hear you out. I need Eric on here. Maybe that's what it is. It kind of just needs to be curved like that. It kind of looks like we're playing around. Something like that? Maybe? Hey! Come in, Jacob Ironside. Is that Pikachu wearing a little cowboy hat? It's a sombrero. Nomi sent it to me. Hey, it's Epic Mike saying, yo, yo. Welcome in, Epic Mike. I still need to email you, or unless you just want to take care of that, I need your address, friends. I can send you the Goku Superman picture if you still want it. Yeah, I know, right? The music's pretty great. Again, Wexo, you can find him on Spotify. I forget where else he's at, but he's all the way at the bottom of the description box down below. You can find the information. Okay, so like, all right. So then it comes way, like, I think I figured out what the problem is that I have his shoulders up like a man, but a lion has them way down like this. So that might be where the snafu of the problem is. Well, thank you. That was the whole point, to make this, try to find music that works. So like basically his arm should be something like this. Well, I'm still having a problem. It's probably too far in, too. This kind of sounds a little bit like Lindsay Sterling. I'm okay with that. Maybe I need to move this over more. Give him some room to breathe. Yes, thank you. Hang on. Let's see if I can I'll be very specific in my thing. A lion clawing, I don't know, me? Oh, okay. It's not so scary. You never know what you're gonna find. Okay, this is a little helpful. I'm pretty sure this is AI rendered, and I'm not happy about that, because you can never trust if it's actually accurate, but it's kind of giving me a general ish. Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. Maybe I thought this was going to be super simple. I was sadly mistaken. All right. Let's get a really buff arm in there. So, what is wrong with this? The shape is okay, but it's something's about it is wrong. This isn't good. Should just cover it all up with a mane. Well, Terra Crystal, I think she would have to reach out. So Wexo gave me permission. I don't know if he just lets anybody use his music, but I know Wexo through Nomi, and he gave me special permission. So I'll reach out to, I might need to reach out to him on behalf of Maria and see if that would be okay. But thank you. Looking out for our friends. Hey, James M. Davis 1 saying I'm beautiful. Thank you. We're trying to figure this out. Yeah, I think it's a huge part of the foreshadowing or whatever, not foreshortening or whatever it's called. I'm not good at that. I need a reference. I'm on the struggle bus. That's the thing about artwork too. Or I say too, but that's one of the things about artwork that people don't know is that like artists have to study their whole life, their entire life, because if you like spend, and that's going to be an art challenge on my my new art channel coming up in February, where someone's asked me to switch styles. I typically do chibis, and somebody asked me to do a different style. And because my primary focus through the years has been, here we go, male lion attacking. My primary, oh, that's a fun picture. My primary focus has been chibis the past couple of years. That more realistic styles or like comic book style is not my forte. So I have to study that because there's so much. And so animals definitely are not my forte. I must study. And so when things are not working out, I don't really understand why, because it's not been brought to my attention. What the freak is with all this AI art, or excuse me, AI imaging? Like, while they look cool, the problem is that if you're like me and you need a reference and you want it to be realistic, you don't know if this is true or not. Like if it's true to to actual animal biology and everything. Yeah, I'm not really getting the picture that I really want. And I guess the thing is, like, what people are using a lot of is the mane, that's for sure. Wonder if I'd have a better chance if I typed in a cat, if I could just have an understanding of what it is I'm looking for. See you, Risky. Thank you so much for hanging out, sir. Hey, it's Cajun Corey. Recognizable but struggling. I have it too. Yeah. If it's not something that you're accustomed to drawing and working with, you need that reference before you can just just kind of willy-nilly it. Oh, how about just lion poses drawing? I'm so silly. Why I didn't just look that up in the first place. Or surely there's 500,000 other people like me that are like, hey, how do I do this? Poor Carl. He's just hanging out right now. Sorry, Carl. There's a lot of good references, but of course there's no pose as of yet. But if I could get kind of close, I got some good references for claws. Everything's kind of from the side. A lot of people do that when they start drawing. They typically do things from the side. They don't really do straight on. Oh, hey, what about you? Yeah, you don't have your arm up. I need everybody raise their left arm. I need your arm up. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy this drawing stream that isn't happening. Because I just did not come prepared. I thought I would just do Carl the way that I did him before, but I kind of wanted to improve, but I can't. I mean, I guess I could just always draw him the way that he is on my paper, in my picture. But I just kind of thought it would be nice to up the ante a little bit. But I don't really have the time either. Oh, what about you? Well, your arm's not it, but see, because I don't really know. I know there's differences between the human arms and lion arms, but I don't know how to draw that. So, Look for wildlife photographers for animal references. That's a good one. Dealing with the flu? I'm so sorry. And had to shovel snow for 2 days. That's yeah. No worries. Oh, in the Netherlands. Well, thanks for hanging out. You are always welcome here. I appreciate your input and your questions. Sleep well. I would try to greet you and say goodbye in Dutch, but I don't speak Dutch. Oh, that's a terrible drawing. Let's see. Wildlife. Let's see. Wildlife lion photography. Oh, we got some angry ones, which we appreciate. No pouncing ones. What if I type in pounced? I mean, nobody wants a lion coming at them. That would be it. There was one time, I don't remember if it was a lion or not, but somebody risked it all for the biscuit and took a photo of the lion jumping at them. I'm pretty sure it was like with a very nice, very expensive telephoto lens with the zoom way in. But yeah. I don't know where that one is. It's a pretty pharmacist one, at least. Well, because of how the high risk involved. Nobody's giving me what I want. Ah, girl. so sorry. I've done you wrong. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. All right, so let's just try to reimagine this one. See you in Dutch is tot zijn. No, ziens. Tot ziens. Did I say that correctly? I know German and Dutch are very different, but there's some similarities because of Germanic language, you know. Tot ziens. Maybe. I may not know how to speak Dutch, but I certainly know how... Boys. I'm part Dutch, but I don't know how to speak. Hey, if you're American, you're part everything and have no idea how to go speak the quote-unquote mother tongue. So, all right. So, something that's interesting is this looks like it comes way out. I think we may have figured out the anatomy. So, or at least some of it. I have it correct. You can thank my mother. Because this lady lion here, when she's running it, she kind of has it out a little bit and then forward. So I think I needed something a little more like this. I mean, a lot of it is going to get covered up by his mane, but I at least wanted some of the structure there. Let's see, would that be? No, I mean he built. And then maybe we play around with this. That looks a little more believable, is it not? Again, we're just kind of working with the chow chow or tot zines. Your main man, that's right, my main man. It's Carl. Everybody knows it. Between him and Kevin, I brag on them a lot. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the arm. Now we just kind of figuring this out. Pretty sure that in reality, Carl's head would need to be lifted up a little bit. But again, it's just meant to be a field guide thing. So it's not supposed to be too accurate. It's basically like if we was out in the field. But he would have this... Yeah, so now I've come into a new problem where... Oh, he is built, man. Hey, I always want to say Nagrinol, and I don't think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's how I've heard other people say it, but it's Nagrinol, but I just say Nagrinol. Hope you don't mind. I can't seem to say it any other way. Nagrinol. All right, so then we got... All right. Oops, I don't know what I did there. I just kind of squiggled. Just call him Uncle Rico. Are we listening to Lindsay Sterling? No, we're listening to Wexo, but yes, it sounds like her, and I love that. Okay, I like this new kind of figure from Carl here. I think it's a little more believable and menacing. So Carl has these cricket-like legs in the back. You don't mind? Okay, Nagrinol it is. You know, there's only one in the Fellowship, so everybody knows who I'm talking about. It's okay. Okay. Is that like a Hannah Montana reference? Rico. I never really did Carl's feet as a cricket properly, so let me see if I can go back to, here we go. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Poor Carl, I think his feet are on backwards. That's okay, his legs are on backwards. Ooh, now we're making a monkey feet. Poor Carl. I've never seen Napoleon Dynamite. Let me make sure I'm not missing any messages. Ah, my friend Maria. Oh, wow. Let me make sure that I'm not missing any messages. Because like I said, around 8 or so, I gotta see. Okay, it is very clear. I don't know how to draw lions. Let me get a foot reference. I want to say it's sad, but it's not sad because I don't have any experience in this. Why should I expect myself to be good at something I have never done before? I literally have never drawn a proper lion's foot in my life. So I'm not going to be hard on myself because I've never done it before. Aha. Hey, here we go. Just what the doctor ordered. Hey, Barbie Breeden, welcome in. Watch the movie Napoleon Dynamite. There's a character named Uncle Rico. Oh, it doesn't really seem like a movie I'd be interested in. TBH. Look, strong, loud, and proud American here, but I'm not really into dumb American movies. I like dumb British movies, like Monty Python. Like, that's more my jam. I do better if it's gonna be a stupid movie, like stupid humor, like Dumb and Dumber and stuff. I just can't do anything with it. But you tell me you're gonna, tell me John Cleese is in it or Eric Idle, and I'm there. I hate John Thomas. I'm doing good, thank you. E for effort. That's right. You've done. I'm sure it's amazing. Okay, so what am I missing? So I know it's like this. Whoops, I know it's like this strange shape, but they've got like, oh, is it really that easy? I typed in lion foot drawing reference. I'm okay if it looks a little bizarre. Maybe he needs another one in the back. Keep him stable, because he does got the cricket's legs. Oh, thank you, Tara Crystal. That's awesome. I know, I have to look up that movie. It's kind of a stupid movie, but not like Dumb and Dumber. It's clean PG. Ah, okay, yeah. I feel like this still looks a little too much like a frog foot, and that's probably because the toes, or whatever you want to call them, are too far apart. So this is kind of like, yeah, they're like little... I know, I meant to do a stream of all the artwork I've created in 2024. We'll have to add claws. Well, I thought about that, but, I didn't know if I wanted to make it where they're, like, they retract like a cat, but we could... I mean, claws are... I'm always down for a good claw on a creature, I'm like, I'm okay with it. I think that it does kind of look like he's moving forward, that it probably would need to redo his other hand, but we'll just kind of, give him spurs. Monty Python is great. I love British comedies, but I like a lot of dumb I've watched like Nacho Libre and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. Dumb American movies are not my thing. Some of it's funny, but it's just not my thing. I guess I grew up with the English humor. Hot Fuzz is pretty funny British. Just the face of the lion, though. Haven't done him in full lion mode, just as robotic. Well, robots are hard. That's a lot of detail. Okay, so Carl. Okay, so this arm here, or foot, is kind of back a wee bit. Let's see. Like it's on a rock or something. Let's see. I'm just gonna try to... I know I made one of my first mistakes was not just to I mean, that's a little too short for sure. It needs to come down a little more. And just kind of, because I wanted to make it look like he's crawling forward. I think that's still too. I think this arm. By the way, if I haven't said thank you for all of your support down through the years, the months, the days, thank you. I wouldn't be here without you guys. And then we remember that he's going to have, you know, the main and stuff, and that will detract from a lot of the different stuff. Hey, Ryan's channel. Hope the stream's going well. Well, it's going better than it did, but I'm finding struggles along the way, which is only normal. But thank you for coming in. The drawing looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. We have barely touched the surface. So for those that are new around these here parts, this here is Carl. That was the original drawing that I did in the book. For those that are new around here, we have an emoji just for the book. Members, can you throw out some books in the chat, please, so people know what we're talking about? And so I decided to redraw him in the oops. This way. Yes, thank you, Real Steven TV. Throw out some books. There we go, Nick Brown. We got some books. This is what I get to see, guys. I don't even get to see them. This is just what they look like. So sad. It's terrible. Terrible. And I got some paintbrushes and everything, but thank you for throwing out the books. Well, never throw out your book, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, History Eraser Button. Good to see you over there. Fed Erudite should hire Tabitha to create creatures for Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. I do love me some fantasy creatures. All right, so I think I've made this too wide up in here. So it should come. Whoa, holy smokes, Batman! What in the freaky doo did that happen right there? Is it what happened? I don't know. Now it's not. Maybe. Yeah. I do know that a lot of times things in the real world sometimes just don't make sense to our brain, even if they are correct. Like, that's again why artists have to be so observant, and they see things that other people don't see. And you try to draw it and you're like, is that right? And like, yeah, hands, the weirdest things ever. Like, you try to draw a hand doing something like, and you're like, how do I do this? How do I draw my hand when it looks like a brontosaurus or whatever it's called? Brontosaurus. Be sure to hit that like button while you're in here if you don't mind. Oh, that's not it. So maybe we go up and over because his front paws, I guess, are slightly different from his back paws. Look. That's right. I do have a video of Erudite and Sevi on here and some fun artwork. I try to style it as like Scooby-Doo. It was still when I was very new to digital artwork. And so, that's right. Like, share, subscribe. Just when in doubt, throw a claw on it. We're coming down to the edge of the book, so it doesn't matter anyway. It's kind of evil looking, but it's okay. Let's just see if we can clean it up a little bit, just to kind of have an idea if we like it or not. I like this music. I know we've listened to it probably 7 times, but I likes it. Because I only pick up bits and pieces because I'm talking while I'm drawing. And okay, I know for sure this needs help from Jesus. Here we go. Kind of fat, kind of looks like a harmonica, but I'm okay with that because it's supposed to be really rough looking. There needs to be a G&G meetup in Maryland. Find everybody an interesting place in Maryland and meet up. Do you do a lot of digital artwork? I do more than I used to, but I still love to do traditional artwork. What was it? I think during the art party I did traditional, didn't I? I'm going back and I'm looking at it real quick. Yeah, in the art party I did pen and paper. During Christmas time when I painted Santa Claus and did the history of the real Santa Claus. I did paint. I did oil paint. So yeah, it's kind of like a mixed bag here. Okay, so I'm okay with this roughness. I know Carl's hand or paw, whatever it is, it's kind of out there for the world to try to interpret, but it's okay. I'm a traditional. Like, it depends. Okay, so then I guess I have. Oh, is that his old arm or is that his back leg? I guess that was his back leg. He man spreads. That's Carl there. I think we'll just maybe they'll put a rock there or something like that. I'm done with legs right now. I'm done. I'm done with claws and stuff. All right, let's zoom in, shall we, to our hairless cat bat flying creature. By the way, who's all coming to MegaCon? I'm curious. Who all's making it out to the con? Let's see. I saw some of y'all folk last year. I don't know that I like that. I was just wondering if I was going to be able to see you guys. Carl, what are we doing, Carl? Where are your eyes? Okay, we're just going with the wind here. Oh, wrong one. When and where? MegaCon is in Orlando, Florida. I believe it's the first weekend of February. Fantastic Sarcastic says, I'll be at MegaCon with the Moon Skull crew. Oh. Wear yourself a nice shirt with Alt F4. Real Steven says it might be there. Dagradol says I'll be there. Hey, it's Memes of Destruction. What's going on? We're drawing this creature. Trying to, anyway. MegaCon, they need to come convention after me, and I haven't been invited. Well, you should sue them. You should. Fantastic. Should. Oh my goodness. Alright. I don't like this. I need the lion's face again. Do they have it's really dark around their eyes. Carl, we gotta figure this out. I don't know. It looks like I just have these really small eyes. I don't look like I put that much effort into poor Carl's eyes. Whoa, that's so bad. That's something. And then I kind of... Oops. I'm just going to kind of follow these lines that I have, because I have a hard time with the wrinkles in the forehead, because when cats do that, their face is just... Whew, and I gave him some wrinkles up in the head that make absolutely no sense. And then this was where I was trying to get this snarl... I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing the dark lines. Yeah. Need some. Aha! Let me have this face here. That's not what I clicked on. Yeah, they just kind of like. Does the nose go down? Hang on, I need a better. This one's not. It's pretty pixelated. Lion head. Okay, but I need you snarling, sir. Okay, so he's got like. Hey, Tina Guzman says I bought one of the the green books or the coloring? Did you buy the coloring book or did you buy green? Either there's no wrong answer there. There's no wrong answer. It's good to see you. I don't understand this, man. I need a lesson. And sorry, I bought one of the green coloring books. I would stay, but I lost power again. Oh my goodness. In Southern California. Stay safe. Stay safe. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a travesty to see what's happening. I'm so sorry to hear that you're suffering that way. I'm so sorry to hear that. Stay safe out there. Oh my goodness. Losing power. You know, humans have existed for, thousands of years without power, but we have come to that place in that time frame where we in a way we don't know how to survive without it, and so it's rough. Because our means of communication and information, and so I feel for you. Okay, these are happy faces. I don't want happy faces. I mean, I want happy faces, but not these faces. Yeah, what is it? It's got just like this little thing of anger right down the face. Should I just... just kind of like a... Should I just leave it like that? Like a wonky Christmas tree? It kind of worked, didn't it? Have to save the phone battery. I understand that completely. Thank you for popping in. That means a lot, given that you're having such a precious commodity there. So thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Stay safe out there. Oh my word. Trying to make sure that he doesn't... Does he look angry or does he look like he's smiling? I know that I need... I know he needs, teeth, of course. I mean, that always makes a person look, super scary. I'm trying to make sure he looks scary. Hang on. I mean, his eyes are still wonky. We understand that. But, yeah, let's just get rid of his eyes really quickly here. They do not help. And I think maybe that... Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now we cook him with peanut oil. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. We're not doing that. We're going to be coloring this. I kind of wonder. I keep getting his nose wrong. All right, let's just say that's what the center. Okay, so one side's slightly longer than the other. Clean this up a little bit. I think that might be part of the problem too. Yeah, it's okay. Carl's face reminds me of Lord Beerus from Dragon Ball Super. I think I know who that is. Man, Carl has like a squished skull. I thank you for the follow over there, Labib. We are over 280 followers now. We're getting close to that 300. I wonder if we need to... I don't want to make him human, but no. Let's keep him looking weird. Is that a bad thing? Is it a good thing? Okay, I feel like, let me look at our reference there. This needs to be tighter. Oops, my hand just, this is what, so that person, I forget what her name is, I apologize. Wendy was asking earlier, is it easier to draw on glass or not? Not all the time. It just kind of slides. And then we want... Should we give Carl a weird looking tongue? Or does that work? His tongue is kind of weird, but maybe it's like flicking. I mean, nobody's to say that he has to have a regular kind of tongue. And then everything else would be just kind of like, I mean, we're going to color that later, but I just want to see what it looks like this. I think that will help. Yeah, that'll make it look more intense. Okay, I think we have like a slight forked tongue. I think we have. Okay, well, his ears would have to go into his head, wouldn't they? So maybe that's what I gotta do. I need to. Possible we might have to redo some of the ear because this one's a little bit. Man, Carl's taking a lot longer, and I'll have to shut this down here soon. It's taking a lot longer than he's. I mean, it's still a little janky, but it's okay. I mean, he look angry. We want scrunched up face? No. When did I do this line? When did this happen? What? When did that happen? Nobody told me? Nobody told me that was happening? Chat. Didn't pay attention. Hey, Lily. What, you don't know about my dark side? You don't know about my creepy, weird creatures that I make? Okay? You don't know? And then what the freak is wrong with my camera again? I guess I'll just leave it the way it is, but that's... Lily, you don't know? You don't know about Carl? What, I gotta show you the real one? So, this is Carl. He's a Chiropenthia. He is a dragon-winged bat lion cricket creature. Everybody knows about Carl. If anybody who's anybody knows about Carl. Come on, Lily. Alright. We're just gonna... I think now I'm just gonna continue on with what I have since we kind of cleaned up a little bit of stuff. Let's try to get Carl finished so that we can... The whole point was so that I could properly color this man, this creature. And I haven't gotten there yet because we had to clean up the terrible construction of his body that I did. Oh yeah, I love drawing weird fantasy creatures. I love drawing some creepy stuff. Nightmarish looking creatures. Not, you know, but I like to have a healthy, you know, a healthy dark side, right? I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me, I'm drawing. Okay, it's supposed to kind of go off though. Our field. This is supposed to be like a field guide, right? I just want to keep reminding everybody about that, because it's not supposed to be perfect, right? It's just supposed to be like a sketch of everything. Did I miss somebody? Oh, hello, Mo. Hello and welcome in. I like your hat. Oh, hydration. I do think, let's see. I'm going to go back to the first one. There we go. Okay. So then we're going to, I got all this stuff. So then we're going to work on Carl's mane. Now, guys, here's the thing. If you can't tell, I'm terrible at hair. So I've heard about this. I've watched tutorials. And then Eric, the artist, told me the other day that when you draw hair, it's got draw the whole shape. Don't draw the individual thingies. Now, I'm going to try that. I kind of like his wild mane, but I guess it wouldn't technically be standing up like that. So, oh, I should do this on a separate layer. A healthy dark side is the way to go. That's right. It's the only way to go. All right. Let's get some references here. Lion. Nope. Mane. Nope. Typing is hard. Okay. It shouldn't be. I've had years of practice. Oh, this one looks nice. This looks nice. I don't think that's Carl. It's not very Carl. Carl E. Carl S. Right. Balance of the light and the dark. And that's really weird. I almost said a word that I don't normally say. Well, gosh darn it, guy. Okay. All right. You're all right. You got a little bit of the crazy hair, a little bit of the Einstein hair. I like it. This looks like concept art for a vampire movie. Well, he kind of is inspired by a little bit of that. Do you know the story of Carl? I don't know how to do this. All right, we're gonna go for it. So I guess I give him. Oops. Yep. See. I don't know how to do hair, guys. I don't know how to do hair. Am I on the? Did I delete? Yep, I did. Okay. I don't know how to do this. Obviously, it's something on Tabitha's. This is something on Tabitha's to-do list. All right. I don't know how to do this. All right, so let's start. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Wow, this has got to be the worst hair anybody's ever done. Okay. And then I am so basic when it comes to hair. Everything is leaning to the side. I'm going to rotate this. Wow. That looks so bad. It looks like a kindergarten's version of fire. But we're going to work with it. How do people do this? I wanted it to be kind of crazy. See, I wanted it to have some body to it, but now this is gone the wrong way, Aaron. Oh, here we go. This must have been. I wanted some wild and crazier. So, all right, let's see. Let's follow. Oh my word. Sons of a biscuit whisker. How do people do this for a living? Okay, we're just going to follow what I did beforehand. It's not so bad. Okay. Maybe I did something. No. It's slipping off. This is one reason why I'm making mistakes too. I need to get that screen cover because it is the glass for detailed things like this makes it so freaking slippery. Sorry, I'm getting a texty message from my mother. Okay, let's see if we... Dear God. Oh my word, what is happening? What is happening? It's like going downhill fast. Oh my gosh. Carl, I'm so sorry. This is probably why you're so angry all the time. Your creator can't even design your hair. Oh my word, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Oh no, I like the... Oh my word. Carl, please don't be mad at me. Okay, we did something. Let's get rid of the original. Let's see. I was about to say and see how bad it is, but Tabitha is trying not to hate on herself. I can clean this up, I think, but it's... Wonder when we start coloring. I think if I gave him more layers down here, because it's very keen. There wasn't a lot of movement. Nope. Maybe that's why. Hey, Anonymous, I see you over there. It's giving me Anubis vibes. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, what happened? We had a glitch in the Matrix there. I could see that. Oh, wow, that's really sad. It's like the Barney, the purple dinosaur of hair. Oh, my freaking word. I just want evil hair, okay? Is that such a hard thing to request? I don't know what I'm doing. Just kind of his hair is giving me the peace symbol. There we go. I think that's okay. And then we got to work on this in the middle. This is redonkulous and not in a good way. Like, hey, I'm Okay, and then we just kind of rework this little system. This music is making me feel like I'm coming up with the recipe for destruction at the moment. Okay, I'm in my little laboratory, pondering over the recipe to make evil hair. Looks so stupid, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I think that I have broken something at this point. Like, the main is on fire. Yeah. Now the question comes to us. Okay, it's not a bib, Tabitha. Gosh, snakes. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I hate it. We'll take it. Sometimes it comes together with color. All right. I didn't do guts. Gotta get guts back. Okay, here we go. So, for those that don't know, this guy back here is Guts. He's a parasitic tail that Carl is very upset has attached itself to him. Guts should be pretty easy. I like the way he looks, even though he is technically a genderless creature. Because he's just a parasite. Okay, what's happening? What do I have going on over here? Yes, his name is Guts. Okay, I have messed up somewhere. I have messed up somewhere. Here we go. We'll clean it up. It's no problem. It's okay. Wow, 0 degrees. That's horrible. I don't like that. I'm going to have to get ready to head out here soon. I'm so sorry that we did not get to color Carl, but that might be for the best because I'm going to need your help to figure out, because that's what we do around here. We get the chat involved. I'm going to need some help figuring out how to color this guy because my first attempt did not work out so well. And I could use some ideas. I need to maybe look up some color palettes. I will say that's probably an area that I could use a lot of extra. Oh, dear heavens. I could use some work on as well. Is putting my colors together. These are like porcupine barbs that stick out of Guts. If you hadn't figured that out. Yeah, I'd be thinking about, so I gotta get myself ready to film with, should I say her name? Should I tell you who I'm working with? Maybe not. Maybe I should just keep that a wee secret just between me and me. I mean, you guys are going to get to know because it's when you go, if you've subscribed to my new art channel, you will see the video in a couple of weeks. But thank you. Always welcome more videos. Thank you. Yeah, Guts. Look at that. Guts was easy. That was so easy. Oh, I feel like Carl. I don't think. I mean, it's. I didn't get his mane to cover this up because we kind of recreated his body here. I've kind of just left. Oh, I know what I forgot. Okay, that looks stupid. What did I do? Oh, he was supposed to have hairs and his wingy things. Whatever those are called. Those little floopy flaps. Okay. Oh, and then he had some more little flappy flaps right here. And he had some more here. We got the flappy flaps there. And we'll color that later. And we will color all, don't worry about all the lines that are crossing over. We're going to get that. So if I get rid of the original, this is what we're left with, which will get cleaned up again. But I like it. I think we fixed Carl's face a lot better. Or made Carl's face a lot better. We fixed it. Yeah, Carl is so the Chiropantheas are probably the most feared most feared creature in their world. They're more fearsome and more scary, which I just said fearsome, but they're more fearsome than dragons in this world, because there are dragons in this world, like Tuerto, our taco truck dragon. How big are they? They're very large. I would say that in this world that they are the size of large dragons, and the dragons that are in this world are smaller than what a traditional dragon would be. So Chiropantheas are very large. I haven't figured out all that just yet, and I do see that there are, again, still some anatomy issues going on, but it is what it is, because like I said, this is supposed to be like a field guide. And all that, but I'm gonna have to head out, guys. I appreciate you being here, and it's always a good time. It's always a fun time when I get to hang out with you and draw, but I gotta go and get my recording session on, and then hopefully gonna be doing some gaming after that, probably around 9 o'clock or so. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. As Nomi would say, you're the real ones. And I'm just trying to, I need to get like new outros and things like that. So we're just going to leave you with.
If I was watching this video, I would like it. I would like the video, and I would probably subscribe, because this is so thoroughly